Hello guys, Wesley here. So welcome to yet another interesting video. So on today's video, we are going to create a complete e-commerce website, and we are going to use free tools to try and accomplish this. So we are going to use WordPress for this to make it faster. So before we start, there are things that you need. As much as I said that you're going to use free tools, there's something that we need for you to purchase. This is actually the only thing that you need for this. What I'm talking about is the domain and hosting. Now, the domain is what points to your website, and hosting is where your website files will be stored. So there are many hosting companies that offer you domains and hosting packages. In my case here, I'll go with Host Pinnacle. These are the guys that I've used for some quite time now, and they offer nice services. As you can see from here, their prices are quite friendly. For example, if you go with the standard package, which is for 4,000 Kenyan shillings a year, you can see the storage space that you get, the RAM that you get, and this is suitable for an e-commerce site because you're going to do an e-commerce site. So this is what you're going to use. Apart from that, you're going to get a free lifetime domain for .co.ke and so on. You can scroll down to get the other features that they offer. You can see here they offer support for WordPress, which is what you're going to use here. You get access to cPanel, and if you're going to do something in Node or Python, they fully support that. So I will recommend you use this, but again, this is optional. You have various hosting companies that you can use. For international, you have HostGators, you have Bluehost, and so on. But locally, I use Hospitacle, and so far I can say that they do pretty nice work because I've hosted over 20 clients on them, and I've not had any issue with them. So this is the only thing that you need to get. So for you to purchase a domain, you just open hostpinnacle.co.ke. I'll share this link on the description. So you just come to the package that you want, and you click on Get Started here. Okay, so from here, you'll be taken here to register the domain that you want. So I'll do an example here. I'll say that I want a domain tech hub and the extension co.ke. So whichever you want, I'll go with co.ke. Check that. So this is currently taken. Let's go with .com and see. Again, these are taken, so I'll go with techhub.ke.co.ke. Now there we are. So this one is available, and for the domain only, it goes for 999. That is almost 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So I'll just go on continue here. I'll hit the continue button, and there we are. So you can see the order summary here. So you have your order summary here. The hosting package is 399. As you can see, the setup fee is free. So this is what you'll be paying annually here. So just click on continue here, and there you are. So you can see your domain here, and you can say they are saying that it already has a hosting, or you've selected the hosting package is the 399 for 1 year. So just click on continue here, and you'll be taken to your summary here. You can see your hosting package, the standard hosting package, which is 399, and you can see your domain here for 1 year, and it is 0. So you get a domain for free. This is one of the reasons why I like these guys, Host Pinnacle, because you just purchase the hosting and you get a domain for free. Now this will be free forever. It's not that this year it's free, then the next year you'll be charged for the domain. No, no, no. Once you purchase the package, this domain is free lifetime. The only amount you'll be paying is for the hosting package. So from here, if you're okay with whatever you are seeing here, you just click on the checkout option here, and you'll be asked to provide your details here, and you complete your order. Now this is quite easy, so I'll stop there because I already have a domain and I don't need to purchase another domain for this tutorial here. So hope that one is clear. If there is a step you've missed or there's something more you need clarification, just drop a comment and I'll get back to you. So Sorry for that. Now I already have my hosting and domain here for my company that I work with. So I'll use that and I'll create a subdomain for me to be able to handle the website that I'm doing. Now we talked that you're going to use WordPress for this. So WordPress.org is what you need now. Here we are. So you can use WordPress, or we are going to use WordPress to create these. And there are ways that there are two ways that you can install WordPress on your control panel to your hosting. So the first one is you can download this WordPress here, this file, and install it yourself. So you just need to download this file here. Once you download it, uh, something like that. So that one is downloading at the back end. I don't need that, was just for showing you. So once you download that, you'll need to come to your cPanel here. You go to your file manager, and when you're on your file manager here, you upload it to your public HTML folder. This is the folder that I'm talking about here, public HTML. So you need to open this folder and upload that WordPress download there and extract it. Now, once you do that, you'll need to come to your database here. So you go through my SQL database and you set up a database that will link to that WordPress installation. Now that is quite a tedious process, and some hosting providers don't provide you with a installation package to install, so you'll need to do that. So in this tutorial I'll not use that, but in case you need that, just again drop a comment and I'll do that. So in my case here, my hosting provider gives me something we call a soft class here, app installer. So we can use this to install our WordPress, or we can use this WordPress manager here. So I'll click on this, and you can see, so this soft class gives you several packages packages that you can install to your hosting and start working on. You can see for PHP guys, we have Laravel here. You can see we have Joomla, we have WordPress, and so on. So in my case here, we are going to do WordPress. So what I just need to do is I already have 5 installations here. So I'll just click on install here. There you are. And you'll get this option here. So choose the installation URL. So the first thing I need to ensure that is I'm installing this on HTTPS for secure. Then the domain. This is the domain that I'm currently on. I have some other several subdomains. So what I need to do to differentiate this from my current installation, I'll say that I'm installing this to a new domain. So I'll call this tech. So /tech. So this is the domain that you'll use to access your website. Your installation will go here. Then here you choose the installation version for your WordPress. So in this case, I'm going with the highest version, which is 6.4.2 at the moment. Then we scroll down here. So the site title, how do I need to call these? These ones you can change them once you install the WordPress when you're done. So I'll show you that. So I'll leave these so that I'll show you how to change these later. So the installation here. So password here. Let me leave this as a admin, and inside here I'll use something. So I use something like that. I hope I remember that. Then my email here, or the admin email. So this is where the installation details will be sent to, and any error details will be sent to. So I'll put an email that is working, something like that. Then I'll scroll down and I'll click on advanced option here. So there are some things that we need to do here. For example, we can do auto upgrade WordPress plugins so that they upgrade by themselves. Then do you want to upgrade the WordPress version? So it's up to you. In my case, always upgrade to any latest version. Now, something to note is that this is quite tricky if you don't know how to debug. For example, if you do an update and that update breaks your website, then this will mess you up. So if you're not good at WordPress, you can always leave do not update these, then you can update yourself manually. So in my case, I'll just update to any latest version, because in case there's an error, I can debug and solve that. Then we just scroll down and we say now install. All right, so this will take like 2 minutes. And there we are. So the WordPress is successfully installed. You can see that. Then you have the link to access your website. So if I open that link on a new tab, you can see the domain, then slash the tech. So this is how your website looks at the moment. Perfect. And you have the backend. This will be doing your work. So I'll click on that link to go to the backend. And this is the WordPress backend. This is where you get and you start doing your work. Now, for example, if you are not able to access this backlink from your installation here, let's see how to do that. So I'll log out of this. So what you simply do is you go to the name of your URL of your website. This is your website. Then at the end, you just simply do a slash WP hyphen then admin. So remember that / so your domain, then / WP hyphen admin. So just hit enter and this will take you to the login page. Now here, just do your password, which was admin, your username, sorry, which is admin, and you do your password here and you just hit login. And there you are. So you are taken to your backend. So a few things that you need to do now. I like to clear everything from here so that I have a clean window where I'm working from. So if you come to this screen option at the top here, you can disable all these things by unticking them like that. And we have a clean area that you're working on. The next thing I need to do is clear any posts that are there. So I'll come to the post. You can select like that, and from this action here you can move to trash. If it is just one post, if you hover on it, you'll get some options there. So I'll trash that. That's gone. Then I'll go to the pages here, and I have some sample pages here. So again, select these pages again, all of them, move to trash and apply. Perfect. Any comments? None. Any plugins? Yes, I have 2 plugins, so I don't need these plugins. I'll install the ones that I want. So again, I'll select all those. Bulk action here is delete and apply. Now remember, they are not active. You can see the activation here. If they're active, you cannot delete them. You need to disable them so that you be able to delete them. So in my case, they are not active. As you can see, the activate button is live. So I'm able to delete them. So okay, I'm sure they are gone. Then I'll come to settings here, and you can see the site title, then the tagline here. Now my WordPress blog, you can change these to match your description of your website or whatever you're doing here. Now online shop, sorry, for electronics, so something like that. So that is my tagline here. Then the time zone, you can change your time zone here. In my case, I'm in Nairobi. I can change that time zone to Nairobi. How do I want my time to appear? So choose the format that you want. If you're happy with that, save that. The next thing that I need to do is permalinks here. Now the permalinks depend, these affect how your website is linked, this index, sorry, the SEO of your website. Now in you have several ways of listing your permalinks here. You can see the one that is selected is day and time. So you get your website domain, then slash the year, the month, and the day. Now this one is not good practice when you want your SEO to be better. So in this case, always go with the post name so that you have something like your website URL, then slash the post name. So let's say if you're dealing with a Samsung phone, so slash Samsung Z5, something like that. So always go with the post name. So if you're happy with that, again, click on save, and we are done. Now we are about ready to start this. So we said we are going to use free tools to do this. So the first thing you need to do is get a theme. Now, a theme is what determines the appearance of your website. How do you want your website to appear? So if I go to appearance here and I go to theme, you can see that WordPress already gives us some themes to use, and the default theme right now is the 2024 theme. Now we can add our new themes here, but first of all, let me show you how to remove some themes, or if you don't want a theme. So say I want to remove this 2023 theme, I'll hover it and you can see theme details. I'll click on that, and down here you can see delete. So remove that, you can see it's gone. So again, for this 2022, again delete. So it's good practice to eliminate several themes that are there that are not being used, simply to not affect the performance of your website. Now I want to add a new theme, so I'll click on add new here, and I'll be given a list of themes here. Now you can be able to add themes from here, or you can be able to upload a theme that is not on this WordPress repository. Sorry. So what you do is you just say on upload a theme, and you choose the theme that you need to upload. In this case, I'm not going to upload any theme because I'm going to use a free theme, and the free themes that I want to use are all listed here. So what I want to use is this Astra theme here. So if you're not seeing this Astra theme when you launch this add theme window, you just come to the search here and you do Astra, and there you are. So you get your Astra theme here. So what you need to do is just click on install, or if you want to preview the details before install, you can click on these and you'll see how the theme looks like. So you can see this is how the theme looks like, or these are the features that the theme gives you. So if you're happy with that, then you can install. So I'll install that. So you're installing the theme. It's installed, so we need to activate it. There we are. So our theme is activated, and the theme is suggesting that they're saying thank you for installing this. Then they want us to install a starter template. So this will give us templates that we need to work on to create our website. Okay, in this case here, I said we are going to do this thing from scratch. So we are not going to install any starter files here. We'll do everything from scratch. So we are done with that. The other thing that we need now here is, let's go to plugins here and add a new plugin. The first plugin that we need is Elementor. Now Elementor is for building the page. So this is a page builder. It will help us build the structure of our page, and you can see that it is quite an active plugin. It has 5+ million active installation. So let's do that. Install. All right. So as that installs, okay, it's done. Let's activate it first of all. Okay, so our plugin is active. I forgot to show you now. This was our website appearance when we were using the 2024 WordPress theme. But with Astra, if we do a refresh, you can see this is how it looks like. You can see that there is a change, even if we don't have any content at the moment, but you can see that there is some change. So I'll add another theme here, another plugin, sorry. And the plugin that I want now is WooCommerce. Okay, so you can see WooCommerce. Okay, so all right, let me just type the whole thing. WooCommerce, and there it is. So this one is by Automatic, and you can see that also has 5+ million installation. Now this is the plugin that will help us list products for our shop, the WooCommerce. So we'll install that. Okay. Installed, and activate that. All right, there we are. So when you're done, that it will take you to this page or the welcome page. So in this, I'll just keep this guide here. It will ask me the region where my business is located here. So in my case here, I'm in Nairobi. Then it will Nairobi, Kenya. Select that and go to my store. And perfect. So there we are. So it wants us to add products and a few things, which we will do later. So let me go to settings here. So remember, I'm on the WooCommerce and I click on settings here. So the first thing we need to do here is specify a few details here. For example, the address here. So I can say that my shop is okay. I'm located at Ruai. So my shop is there. City definitely in Nairobi. The postal code for Ruai is 00520. So I'll go with that. Select selling location. So at the moment, selling to all countries. If you want to narrow down to a specific country, you can select a specific country. So you just come here and you choose the country. So let's say I'm just selling to Kenya. And if I'm going to sell to another country, say like Uganda, there, and say Tanzania. Yeah, so you can narrow down the countries that you want to select to. Then shipping locations at the moment is shipping to all the countries that you're selling to. So you'd be able to ship to Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, and any other country that you're adding there. Then default customer location. So this is the default where the shop is located. So that goes to Nairobi. So enable tax calculation. If you want to enable your tax, we'll come to that later. Down here, you select your currency. Then space between the currency separated by a comma, the thousand decimal, okay, so on. If you're happy with that, you just do save and you're okay with that. All right, so that is the basic. Now, before we go any further, let us see how to set up a few products so that you can be able to add products to your site. So what you usually do is on your left navigation menu here, you can see that there is a new menu that has appeared. So this comes with the installation of WooCommerce, and you can see products here. So you just click on products here, or you hover and you come to add a new product. And there we are. So it will be the product title. Now this is the title that will appear before the product. Now I already have my products here. You can see I already have my products and images here. Now I'll start with one of the products here, and let's start with this MacBook here. So, I'll copy that MacBook Air here, and I'll put that one here. Then there's a product description here, and sorry, product description, and some other short description here, and some other details. Now let's tackle one by one and we see how we do this. Let's start with the product image here. Now the product image is the image that will be viewed by the customer when they visit your site. So since I already have these, let me start with that. So I can select the file here and upload. I can come here sorry, excuse, and drag this item top there and insert that. So there is the product image. It's added. Okay, I think this one is much better. So I'll replace that because this one just shows the keyboard. So you just remove and set here. You do the same process. You just come and select. Yeah, and you set that. Now down here there is a product gallery. This shows the other images for the product. So I'll just click on that. Since I have the other image here, I'll select that image and add that image. Now you have a product gallery here. Now if you scroll here, we have the categories here. Now at the moment and categorize. Now these categories here, you can add them from here. Alternatively, to save time, you can add them from here directly. So in this category, these are a laptop, so I'll add that category. And apart from being a laptop, it is a MacBook, so I'll add that. Now it falls under laptop, and at the same time it is a MacBook, so we are okay with that. Then the other things now. So I need the product description here. So you can get this product description by simply going to the Apple website and getting the description for this MacBook Air 1. Alternatively, to make things easier, you can use Google Bard. What I'll do is, I'll go to Bard, Google Bard here. And the reason I'm using Bard is because Bard gets the latest information from the internet. So it will be able to give us the updated description of the item and so on. So what I'll do here on Google Bard, I'll prompt it to, give me the long and short description for, what am I typing today? So this description for Apple MacBook One, giving the features and price range in Kenya. Now, because I'm selling in Kenya, I'll go with that, in Kenya. Perfect. I think that one is okay. So I'll just hit enter there to get the details. Okay, now you can see there, it gives you even the image here. Now this is the long description. Now the long description, let me go back. I'll copy this first of all, so that we go back with it, copy that, and I'll go back to my browser here. The long description goes here. This is the description that gives details, explanation about the product. So I'll click here, I'll insert that, then I'll go back to that page again, and there are some features here. So I'll also need these features because I need to put them on the long description so that the client or the customer will be able to get more details about it. So again, I'll put those in there. I'll go back to Bad here, and you can see the price range here. It's telling you that 132 to 150, 157 for the 512 and the 256. Now, this is up to you depending on which one you're selling. So let's assume we are selling the 512. So we'll go with 157. So I'll copy that price. I'll come back to my shop here, and I'll put that price there, 157 as the regular price. I'll go back to Bard here, and I get the short description. So I'll copy this. So I'll show you the difference of these in a minute. So I'll copy this, and I'll come back again here, and I'll paste that short description there. So we are done with that item, as you can see. So that item is okay. So what you need to do is scroll back to the top and click on publish. Okay, so there is our item. Our item has been published. Now we need to view this product and see how it looks like. At the moment, if you come to our website here, you can see that nothing is there. We can't see it, but at the top here, you can notice that we have some navigation that have come at the top here by just installing the WooCommerce. So if you click on shop here, can see our product there. You can see our MacBook here. You can see the product name and you can see the price. So if you open this item, you can see this is the short description. You can see that it's quite short, just giving the client, the customer, a sneak preview of what that is or the item is. Our categories, remember this was on laptops and it's a MacBook. These are the categories that we are talking about. So if you scroll down here, can see the other image. This from the image gallery. Now you can see the customer can be able to navigate the image. Then our description here, this was the long description. You can see the description here, and as simple as that, we have our first item here. So let's do this again. Now very fast, let's add another item here. So again, from your left side here, products, then add new. In this case, let's add this iPad here. So I'll copy that, I'll put it there. I'll come to the set image here, and I'll get this, drag it here, and I'll set that image. There it is. Then again, I'll go back to Google Bard here. So I'll do the same thing here. I'll prompt it again to give me the details for this. Now, since I've already given it the first prompt here, this prompt here, and I'm sure it remembers, I'll just come here and say, do the same for, and I'll paste the product here. So the iPad 10 Gen 2022. So it will remember that we need the long description, the short description, and the price range. So it will put that in mind and put that factor. And as you can see, here we are. So it gives you even the images to confirm that whatever you're doing is okay. So the long description, start with that. Grab that. Okay. Back here, remember the long description is what is called product description on your WooCommerce settings. So put that in there. Head back. Okay, continue selecting all these. Okay, up to there. Put that in. Perfect. Then the next thing they're telling us the price is between 53,900 for the 64 GB and the 68 for the 256 GB. Now I'll go with the 53,900 here. Assume that is the one that I'm selling. So 53,900 here for the regular price. Then let's come to short description here. Again, you come back here and get the short description. Control C and Control V, and that one is done. But you need to come back up here and go to product categories here. Remember, we've not specified the category here. Now the category here is, these are tablets. Okay, so add that category, and apart from being a tablet, this is an iPad, so add that category. I don't know if an iPad has a small I or okay, whichever. Add. There we are. If you're happy with that, again, just click on publish. Now if you go back to your shop and you load that, you can see that your item has already been added there with the right image. Okay, now let me see. Now, okay. Now this shows you how to add a product, but let's say you have product that are the same but different, different maybe colors or different features and so on. Like this iPad, you have a blue one and you have a yellow one. So how do you add these to your website? You can add one item at a time, but you can use a variant swatch so that you'll be able to determine, the customer will be able to select what they want. So we'll go back to plugins here and click on add new. And the plugin that I'm looking for is a WooCommerce variant swatches. Let's see one that we get. So you can see that you have several here. Now we need to determine which one we want. Now let me see. Now I've not done this site. We are doing it together from scratch. So in case we make some errors here and there, this is the best way to learn. So in this case, let's go with this one, which has a 300,000 active installation. So I'll activate that. Activate. Okay, and it's active. Let's see the settings here. Okay, so we're talking about the shape style. It will be square. I don't want it to be square. I want it to be rounded. Okay, I'll come back to this so that we'll be able to see how that works. But let me go back to products here. Then go to all products here. And to deal with this iPad. So I'll click on this iPad. So I want to edit this because I want to add another variant. Now I'll scroll down here, and at the moment it's a single product. I don't want it to be a single product. This is a variable product. So I'll click on variable, and it will tell me that I need to start by doing the attribute. So okay, so I'll come to attribute here, and okay, so we need to add some attributes here. So it has done some here for us, so I don't need that. I'll remove that, and I'll say add new. So first one here is okay, sorry, so it's already added, so I'll remove that. So this one is color here. Then the color here, I'll go with the first one is blue. Then I'll do this pipe there. Then the next one is yellow, something like that. So I'll save that attribute. There we are. That attribute is saved. Then I can add a new one here. Then I'll call this storage here. Then here we had 256 GB. Okay, we can confirm that. It was 64 GB and 256. So 256 GB again, you do the pipe, and 64 GB, and you save those attributes. So those two attributes are saved. Now you can come back to your variable product here. Now let's see the variation here. So get variation. So remember, I clicked on the variation here. So get variation, and it will give you this prompt here. Just say okay, and it will pull your variations here. You can see the blue 256, the blue 64, the yellow, and so on. All right, now let me see what you're supposed to do next here. So what you're supposed to do here is we need to edit this now. If I click on edit, the blue 256, you can see there's an icon for that. So I'll click on this and put that one there, and I'll close that. Then I'll come to the blue again here, the 64 GB again. I'll add that, set that, close. Now we come to the yellow here. So again, edit here, the image. So I'll come okay here and get that yellow, put it there. So first of all, we are dealing with the image before we come to something else, so that I don't confuse you. So there we are. So that. Okay, so you've set all the images for that. But apart from setting the image, notice that the price are different for these items here. So if you come here, you can see that the 64 is 53 and the 256 is 68. So we need to set that also. So this one, 256 here, we need to edit it, and the price here, okay, where is that price here? So the price here is 68. Let's say something like 900. That is for the 264, the 256. Am I saying the 260? Then this one is 53, 900. Yeah, so you just simply need to do the same for these. 68. Don't remember what I put there, so I'll just put 68 there. And this one 53. Perfect. Here we are. So we are done with that. So let's save those changes and come to our product here and update that. Okay, that is updated. And let me see if there's something that we've missed here. So I'll come to attributes here. Let me see the colors here. We've set that. The storage, we've set that. The variation, we've set that. Okay. Okay. I think yes. Okay. Let's see how now this looks on our shop. So you can see now, instead of the add to cart icon now, you get the option for selecting an option, and you can see the price range is from 53 to 68 here. So if you click on that, it will take you to the page. There we are, and you can see the options here. You have the blue. If I select, that is the blue. If I select, you have the yellow option here, and at the same time you have the storage. You can see 256. So if I select the blue, that is the blue, and I have the option. Now notice as I select, you can see the price here. You can see the price changing here. If I go with yellow, you can see again the same thing happens here. The same thing happens. Now let me see if we can change these to actual colors instead of wordings. So variation here. Okay, let me see if I can change these. I want it to be the actual colors instead of just the wordings. Let me see if we can be able to set the colors. I'm sure there's a way we can be able to set that. If I don't get it, when I get it, we'll do an update to the video and we'll add that setting. But at the moment, I hope you've been able to see how you can add a variable product, a product with different, same product with different colors or different features. Okay, I'm sure I'm supposed to get the colors somewhere to add the colors. But I'm not seeing it at the moment. And as I said, I'm doing this thing from scratch with you so that the mistakes that I make, you'll be able to see how we solve them so that you'll be able to solve them by yourself. Okay. All right. I think once I get it, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll come back and add it. So at the moment, I think I'm not getting it. Let me see from the search settings here. We can be able to get it. So this is what you're talking about, the rounded and square. So if I do the rounded here and I come, this thing should be able to be round somehow. You can see they are round, but now they don't make sense when they have those wordings. So let's just leave them at the square here. So when I get the colors, or when I get the option for enabling the colors, I'll get back and update these video. So at the moment, we have our two products here. So let's add a few more products here. Let's do a phone here. Let's add a phone. We get a phone here. Okay, let's do this. So copy that back here. So let's add new product here. So product name as the one. So again, product image. Our image, where is it? Ultra 23. I'll add that. And set product image. There's our image. I'll come to categories here and I'll add a category because you already don't have a category for that. That is a smartphone. Smartphone. Add that. And apart from being a smartphone, this is from Samsung. So add that. So smartphone from Samsung. We okay with that. So we need the product description. So again, we just prompt Bard to give us. So do the same for Ultra 23. And it will remember our initial prompt, our first prompt, and it will give us the long description, short, and the price range. Okay, so there is our long description. We can start by grabbing these. So here we are. Get that. So remember, the long description goes to product description. So put it in there. Back here, they are saying the price range again is 144 for the 256 and 179 for the 1 TB model. Now again, remember what we did with the variations, so I repeat the same so that we see how to do that. So the first thing you need to do is come back here, and this is now not a simple product, it is a variable product. So select that. Then the variation settings here, we need to go to attributes here. And again, our attribute here, this time is storage. And we have the 256 GB. Do the pipe and 1 GB. Save that attribute. I'll add one new attribute here. And again, I'll call this color. And we have white. Do the pipe and black, something like that. Save that attribute. Attribute saved. Then now if you go to variations here, you click on these, get variations here. You get this prompt and say okay. And there it is. So it will give us our variations here. So the first one is the 256 white. So I'll edit that. I'll set the image. I already have that image. Select, and the price for this is 144,900. So the regular price is here sorry, yeah, this is the 2 TB 14900, something like that. Then done with that, so close that. For the black now, okay, let's do the white, the 1 TB white here first of all. So since you already have the image white here, and this price was let's say 179,900, something like that. Then close that. Now we go to the black here, edit. So the price remains the same, 144,900. The only thing you're changing here is the image. So we get a black one. Here it is. Drag that there and insert that. Perfect. Close that. We do the same for the 1 TB here. So you say this one is 179,900 and throw in the image. There we go. Set that. Okay, we are okay with that. So we come down here to the short description, and the short description is here. So grab that, back here, paste that, and as simple as that, we have our items set here. Okay, now one thing I didn't mention the previous one is when you're on the swatches here, you can select the default item that you want to be displayed. So at the moment, let me save that so that we see. Publish that. Go back to our website and we go to the shop. So you can see that at the moment, this is what happens, or it shows the first item that picks. In this case is the one that we upload, the first one, which is the white, the ultra, the white in color, and yeah, this one. So, and you can see that the price is not included because there is nothing selected by default. So we can solve this by coming here and on the search variation here, on the variation, you can see nothing selected. So we can say the default storage that you want, let's display the 256 one, and the color that you want, display the black one. So the 256 and the black one is what will be displayed. So save that change, go back up, update that. So if we go back now to our website here and reload this, you can see, have you seen? So this is the black, and you can see it is the 256 that is selected, and this is the price that we get. So this is how you solve that. So if the client wants this black one immediately, they can just add to cart. But if you don't select anything, this price will not be there, and the add to cart option will be disabled, and you'll not be able to see that. So there we are. So we have our 3 items there. Let me add one more item here so that we see the next thing that we need to do. Okay, Okay. So one more item, add new. Let me see what you're going to add now. Okay. What can we add? What can we add? What can we add? Okay, let me just add this laptop here. So I'll copy that. I'll paste it there. I'll remove that. I'll do the product image. I'll grab this image, throw it in there. I'll head to Google Bard here and I'll say same for that image. Okay, so as you continue, kindly, if you enjoy this video, if you like the content that I'm giving, please subscribe to the channel so that you get notified when you do another video. At the same time, when you do a subscription, you encourage me to do more such videos as I get motivated to continue working on them. So please subscribe, and if this is helpful, you can share with your friends so that they also learn something. So let's get this long description here. Okay, so again, we set that product image first of all, put that there. Okay, the first thing we need to do here is this is a laptop, okay, but apart from being a laptop, this is from HP, so the category HP there. Perfect. Then we got our description, so we continue grabbing that. Here some features, so Windows 11 Home, grab those features and finish them by putting them on the long description here. Go back here, the price range they are saying it is around 87,900, so let's put that in there. Now this is a single product, so it's quite easy to add. There's nothing much to do, you just put the price there, you scroll down to the short description and you get it here. Okay, sorry. So there is a short description. If you want more, you can grab these other 3 lines. So to make that short description stand out and put there. Okay, now I think you're done with that. So publish that. Okay, now let's see. And there we are. So there is our laptop. Now the images are not optimized. Sorry for that. That's why some images are bigger, others are smaller. But the reason for this was not optimizing the images, but to show you how to create an e-commerce site. If you open this, you can see our product there. You can see the description, the short description here, the long description, and you have an option for the related product here. So far, so okay. Now I think I'll not add any other product to save time. So let's customize this homepage here. Let's customize the homepage to see how it will look like. Okay. Now the first thing we need to do is go to pages. The pages here, pages. You can see at the moment what we have here. We have the cart page. This is the page that will hold your items when you add them to the cart. The checkout page, the account page, refund policy, which is just a draft that the WooCommerce creates for you, and the shop page. The shop page is okay. We've seen that. Now let's add a new page here. Let's do a new page, and we'll call this home or the home page. Just click on publish this. Publish. Perfect. Now if you go back to pages here, you can see that we have a page here called the home page. Now I need to edit this page so that I'm able to let it display a few items. So I'll open the page, and in this case now I'll edit it with Elementor. So I'll click on open, edit with Elementor. And here we are on Elementor. So the first thing here is I'll click on continue, and I'll come to settings here. First thing that I need to change here is the page layout here. I want it to be Elementor full width. I'll update that. Perfect. Now what we do here is we'll be picking elements from the left side here, and we drop them on the right side here so that you'll be able to work with them. So what do I mean for that? For example, I want a heading. So I just grab this heading and drop it on this section here. And you can see that it tells me this is a heading. So on this heading, I can say, welcome to my shop. So it's as easy as that. So you pick an element from the left side here, you drop it on the page and you edit it. And the moment you make changes to these and you update these, so automatically that happens. So if I do /home here, you can see that's what you get. So this is what you're going to do. So you'll be picking elements and putting them on the page. So if you want to delete an element, just you'll hover over it and you'll get on this X. Alternatively, right click here and you'll get the delete button for that element. So remove that. I don't want that. So I need, let me see. Okay, I wanted to add some slides, but I need to use the Elementor Pro version for me to be able to do that. Let me see if I can work with this here. I want to add some slides here. Let me see, I'll grab some images here. Okay, this one is quite limited on how it will be. It will not work the way I want. So I remove that at the moment. What we can do at the moment is, let's go back to our dashboard here. And let's go back to plugins and add a new plugin. And in this case, I want to add Elementor. I want the Elementor essential add-ons. This one here, which has 1+million active installation. I'll install that. I'll activate that. Now, what this plugin does is it gives us more advanced features that we can be able to use to build our page. So in this case, I'll go with the basic here. I'll go to next. Then I'll say view here all so that I see the elements that I need at the moment. Think, let me add all these WooCommerce elements here. Okay, done with that. Then I'll say next. I don't need that, so I'll just go to next and I'll say don't need to install any. So next, don't need to install any there. Next, and no, don't count me in. So congratulations, that's done. Okay, right, so we've added some elements. So now I'll reload these. I'll reload this page here so that the Elementor add-ons that we've added will be able to be integrated there so that you can be able to use them. Okay, now, so move that. Let me see if we have, okay, now let me see. I want to deal with WooCommerce. And you can see now we get several items from WooCommerce. So the first thing I need here is the WooCommerce carousel here. So I'll grab these and I'll drop it to the page. Okay, now if that one is not, okay, there it is. And you can see that we have our carousel here. Now this simply displays or shows the items in our shop. Now we can change this how we want it. So we have some layout settings here. So how do you get to that? Again, if you click on this item here, let's say I've clicked outside, I'm not on that item. Okay, so at the moment I'm not on this item. So if I come on it and I click on this pencil like item, I'll get this to edit, this edit option here. So if I click on it, the first thing is the layout, and you can see the layouts that we get. So that is layout 2, layout 3, and layout 4. So it's up to you to select the layout that you want. So in this case, layout 1, layout 2, layout 3, okay, any. So I'll go with layout 3 there. Then the image resolution here, you have how you want your images to appear. So in this case, I'll go with the WooCommerce thumbnail here, which is 300 by 300, so that at least the images will be almost the same size, even if all of them are not optimized there. Anything else that I need here is carousel settings. So how fast do you want them to move? So the speed, image, and how many variables you want, how many items. At the moment they are displayed 3, so I can go with like 4. There we are, 4 looks better. So we have 4 items displayed there, and it is a slide. You can do something like a cover flow. Let's see how that looks like. This is what it looks like. So it's up to you to do what you want. I like slide, so I'll leave it at that. So the other thing down here is navigation. So at the moment, the arrows, you can turn them on, and you can see that your arrows are displayed there for you to navigate. Now it's up to you to decide how you want them, or you can do the dots. These dots are what you see down here. You can also disable them. If you disable them, you can see nothing is there. So again, this depends on you, if what you want to put or what you want to use as the option. Okay, now I think we are okay up to that point. So what you're going to do is let me update this there. So I'll come again up here and I'll add a container. So you can do this by clicking here, add a container, and you'll get this section here. So you can come to your home page here and you add a container, drag it there. Now I want to add 2 of them. So I'll pick this again, add inside there, and I'll add another one by simply clicking on this and I say duplicate. Now you can see there are 2 containers inside this. Then I'll click on the outer container here and I'll come to layout here. I'll come to direction here and I'll say row. Now you can see that I have 2 of them here. Perfect. Now on this first one here, I'll click on this and I'll add a image, but I want it to be kind of a slider. So I'll add some image carousel here and I'll select some images here. So let me pick some images, just random. Okay, to be fair, let me just pick some random images from these ones here. I'm just picking random images. I'll grab those 3 images. Okay, so there are my 3 images, and I'll say create a new gallery and I'll say insert. So you can see my 3 images are there. So let me see what you can do with these. Put them into full slideshow. I want to show one at a time. So let's see. So that one, okay. Looks okay. Again, the images are not optimized, so bear that in mind. But I guess you're getting the idea of what you're trying to achieve here. Okay. Any additional options that I want here? Autoplay, yes. I want to reduce the speed to 2000. autoplay is on, lazy load if you want. Okay, so okay, perfect. Now on this section here, I want to add something, so I'll click on here. I'll want to add some heading here, so let me see what I can do. I want to add a heading there, so you have this option for heading. I'll click on it and I'll do something here. I'll come something like that. Okay, then apart from that, I'll add a text. So just below this here, I'll add some text here. So just something simple like that. And I'll do something interesting also here. I'll do a button. So I'll get this button. And again, just down here. Now the button says click here. In this case, I'll say shop now. So this link, it needs to point to our shop so that when the customer clicks on it, it goes to the shop. So just type shop there, and there we are, shop now. So we can format or we can design this button. So I'll go to style here. Okay, so the border radius here, let me go with something like a 20 first of all. You can see how it changes. Okay, the color, the normal is okay. I'll go to hover here. Then when I hover, I want this color to change to something like that, darkish or something, grayish there. Let's see. All right. Oh, sorry, that is the border color. I'm not supposed to do the border color. I'm supposed to do the color itself here, background color. Yeah, you can see. I like that, something like that. Then let's put this button to the center, something like that. Now I'll select the entire of this column here by clicking on this icon here, the entire of this column. Now I want everything to go to the center, something like that. Then this heading, I also need it to the center, and this text here, I also need it to the center. So in this case, we have to can just highlight it here, then center, something like that. Now I want to make this a bit bigger, so I'll select it. I'll come to style here. The text color first of all. Let me go with something reddish like that. Okay, something reddish. Then the top typography here, the size. Okay, looks like that. Then the font weight, it's semi-bold. Let me go with bold. Can see the difference, extra bold. Okay, nothing much. Then this one also, the text, I'll come to style here, the typography here, the size again, something like that. Okay, we okay with that, we okay with that. So I'll update that. Now if you go back here and we visit our site, now notice we can still not see the home page. So what is the reason for that? Now you can see the home page and we've done the home page, so we need to set the home page to be displayed so that the link knows that when you navigate to the home page, that is the home page, the page that you need to be displayed. So how do you do that? On your backend, you go to appearance here and you say customize. So customize. On customize here, we need to go to homepage settings. You can see it's somewhere here. Where is it? Somewhere here. So click on that. And at the moment, it is set to latest post. So we don't need post. We want a static page. So click on that, then select your page here. And you can see our home is there. Select that. And as simple as that, perfect. You can see our home page is there. Now, if we go back to our website and we load that, watch what happens. There is our home page. And you can see our simple, nice home page is there. Now, a few things before I forget here. Let's animate these things because I don't want it to be boring. So select this first column here, come to advanced here, then scroll all the way down to motion effects here. At the moment, interest is set to default. You're not seeing anything. So I'll click here and you'll see some animation styles here. So let me see. I want this to slide in from the left. Aha, perfect. Then I'll select the text here again. I'll come to advanced here after selecting this column here. I'll go again to motion effect on advanced and animation here. And this time I want to slide in from the right hand side. Perfect. There we are. Then again, I'll do the same for these guys here, these items here. So I'll select this carousel here. I'll go to advanced here and I'll go again to motion effect, and in this case I want these guys to zoom in. Let me see. Perfect. Update that. Back to our website here, reload that. Now watch that. You can see now that looks interesting. Perfect. Now let's customize a few things here. Let's customize a few things before we continue. So since we are on the customize uh, settings here. Now, if you don't remember how to get here, let me close this again so that we do that. So you just on your left menu here from the dashboard, just go to appearance here and say customize. All right. So the first thing that I need to do is let me change this logo to a real logo. I have a simple logo that I created. So let me go to that. So I finish loading here. Let me see what is on the global. Okay, these are the colors. If you want to change these colors, you can do that if you get time. But for now, I want to go to the header builder here. And you can see the site logo is here. And they're giving you the option of select logo. I'll click on that. And I have a simple logo that I created here. So it is here. Select that. Right. Okay, sorry. Sorry for that. I'm supposed to put it here. There we go. And there's our logo. Select that logo. Do I need to crop it? Okay, no, just keep that. And there's our logo. You can see that our logo is there, and you can see that it is quite big. You can try and reduce the size using this, which, okay, just go back to default setting there. I go back to default setting, remove this title here so that you don't have that title. Okay. I want to reduce the size of this logo because it looks quite. Let me go with 100 and see. 150. Okay, I don't like that logo, so I just let's see what you can do. Let me see what you can do. Ah, weird looking. Let me reduce it fully, publish that. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, I think that one is somehow somehow let's do 150. Now let's stick with that. You're getting the idea. You're getting the idea of doing the logo. So that is the logo there. Now let's see the tablet view. That's how it looks like. The mobile view. That's how it looks like. Okay, I think we are done with that logo section. Go back here. Back. Okay. Go back again. Now let's go to the footer. Now I'll scroll down. You can see our footer down here. So we need to edit these sections here. So first one is the copyright here. So copyright Tech Hub 2023 powered by a. Now you can see here it says the name of the company, the theme. So in this case, you can remove that and put whatever you want. Okay, there we are. So you can do a link to this. Okay, so something like that. You can add that link there. You can see now that one has changed. You're okay with that. Now, anything else that you need, if you want to add something else to the footer, you can do that. For example, if I click here, I can add something like a footer menu here. So if I click on footer menu, yeah, then I can customize this menu here. So I can click there and I can select the menu. So at the moment we have no menu, so we'll sort that in a moment. So let's actually do that. So just publish that, close that, then let's go to appearance again here, appearance, then we go to menu. So we have no menu, so the first thing we need to do here is to create a menu, and I'll call this the main menu. This is the primary menu. I'll create that, and okay, on this menu I want to add a few things here. I want to add the home page first of all. I want to add the shop page and my account. Add those area, then I'll save that menu. So that menu is supposed to replace this menu at the top here, but you can see after reloading no change has happened because we need to go back to our customize here and specify that menu. So back to customize, and we need to start with the header builder here, and you can see primary menu here. So select it, then configure here, then select. You can see now our main menu is there. Select that, and you can see the change there. So update that, go back again. Now we can go back to our footer and do the same here. So footer menu here, again configure, then this is the main menu. Okay, so publish that. Now let's see how that looks like now. So reload that. You can see our menu there. You can see powered by, but you can see our footer menu. Let me see why we are not seeing that. So footer builder. All right, not seeing that. Don't know why. Okay, just back out of this that we see. Let's go to Astra here. See what we get when we go to customize here. It will take us to the same place. Anyway, hope you are getting the idea of what you're trying to do here. All right. So let's not waste time with that. Okay, let's not waste time with that. Now let's do some things here. Let's break these down into categories so that we have a category for smartphones, we have a category for laptops, and we have a category for tablets. Now we need to go back to our page. So back to pages here. We need to go to our home page. It's here. We need to edit with Elementor. Now you can see the edit with Elementor is now here. Just right click and open this in a new tab here. Now what I want to do is I want to break these items so that we display them according to their categories, the mobile phones, the laptops, and so on. So we need to break that here. So what I need to do first of all is I'll grab let's see, a heading here. Let me go with this dual color heading, and I'll throw that inside here. Perfect. The first thing here is a dual heading, so I'll say smartphone. Then the last part here, I'll say deals. Then the short description here, you can put anything here. So best deals on top, sorry, what am I writing here? Top brand smartphones. Okay, there we are. So you can change this icon here. You can look for phone. Okay, mobile. Sorry, mobile. So throw in there so that it makes sense what you're doing. You're talking about mobile phones. There we are. Again, let's just animate this first of all, because I also want it to motion effect when it enters, and I want this to, okay, I think I just like the zoom in, something like that. The style here, the colors, and so I don't want this color, the purple. I'll go with something like that. There we are. Now this section is for smartphones, so we need to display only smartphones here. So how do we do that? So to do that, we come to this section here, and on this pencil, click on the pencil icon here, and you'll get this option for the editing here, the carousel here. So what you need to do is scroll down to the query section here, and you can see the filter. It is filtered by recent products here, the date, and so on. So you don't need to worry about that. What you need to do is you come to the categories here. So the categories here, what I need is smartphone. So tap on smartphone, and immediately you can see all the other things disappear, and what you remain with is the smartphone. So update that. There we are. Okay, so now if I go to my page here now and I reload this website, let's see what we get. You can see we're on our homepage, and you can see that now we only have the smartphones displayed here. Now let's do the same to get the other items here. Now what we do is, I don't want to repeat this, so I'll just come to this entire column here, or container. I'll click on this container, right click on it, and say duplicate. And if I scroll down, you can see what happens. There's a duplicate of that here. Now I need to change this, but again I want to create some space between these two sections. So I'll click on that here. I'll come to advanced here, and we have this option here. So margin. So the first thing I need to, right now, if I say something like 120, see what happens. Everything moves 120 from both sides, the top, left, bottom and right. So I need to click on this to delink the value. Then I come to the top here, margin here, and I say I want something like 50. You can see now there is a nice space between that. And I'll come to this now, and I'll change this now. This is not smartphone, but let's say laptops, laptops deals. And let's see this, if you can get a laptop here. Laptop, yep, we have that. So insert that. And again, you click on this icon, on the pencil icon on the product carousel. Then you scroll down here, you come to the query, and in this case now, remove that smartphone here, and what you need is the laptop, and you should get 2 laptops. There we are. Perfect. That one is done. So update that. And lastly, I'll again duplicate this. So right click again and say duplicate. Now in this case here, what we are going to do, or what we are doing, is we are going for tablets deals. There we are. So again, on the carousel, the pencil, scroll to your query there. On your query on the laptops, remove that and pick tablets. You should get 1. Okay. I don't know. Okay, remove these laptops. And we may need tablets. There we are. Update that. Now, if you check our page, yeah, now we have a nice looking website displaying our items there. Now, if we had many items, you should be able to see how they look like. Now, to save time on these, let me do this. Let me come to our products here. Our products here. And you forgive me for what I'm about to do, but I'll just duplicate this product here, and I'll just change the image for these. So I'll just change the image, so you'll have to forgive me for that. So because of time, we don't want the video to be so long, and I'll go with a simple product here. And let's say the price here is 58,000. Just change that image, publish. Okay. So let me change this. I forgot that. Samsung F23. Update. Again, I'll just copy this to a new draft. I just want us to have several images so that you'll be able to see what we are trying to achieve here, or how our homepage will look like. Again, I'll get another image. So grab this. The Z fold. Publish that, and I'll copy again one more time, maybe 2 more times. Again, I'll change this image here. Let me grab another phone here. Okay, another Z fold. Let's go with blue, just to show you how things will look like. And I'll go out to our products again here. I'll duplicate this laptop here. Remove that image and set product image. So let's see. Okay, publish that. I'll copy that again. Remove that image and set another image. Let's see what you're picking here. Let's pick this. Publish that. And do it one more time. Copy that. And so simply what I want to do is I want the homepage to have different images at the same time. I want the carousel to be working. So that's the reason why I'm trying here some different pictures. So publish that. So go back to our products. Tablet here. I don't know if I have other tablets. Let me see. I think I have other tablets, so I can duplicate that also. Okay, remove that image. Set. Have that. Publish that. Then copy this to draft. Now remove this image here. Set. Let me see what we have. Another tablet here. Tablet. We have the Nokia here. Put that and publish. Perfect. One more. We have another tablet. First of all, before I add one more, let me see. Here we have the Samsung Galaxy. So copy. Remove that image. So set your product image. Galaxy tab. Set that. Change that and publish. Now this should give us more images for our homepage. Let's see how our homepage now looks like. So I'll reload that. Okay, there we are. You can see that we have, you can see at least now we have some items on our homepage. So there we are. So that's how we do that. A simple, nice e-commerce website. It's there. Now let's finalize this by doing a few things. Now we need to get the payment options here. Now there are several payment options that you can do depending on what you want to achieve. So if your currency is based on US dollars, you can use the PayPal to get your payment. If you're doing like Kenyan one, you can use M-Pesa to do that. And for you to be able to do that, you need the M-Pesa plugin and other things from Safaricom. For example, you need the M-Pesa admin portal for you to be able to get credentials to go live and so on. So since we don't have that or that, I'll just show you simple way of setting up. Then in the next video, maybe we can do how to integrate with M-Pesa and so on. So from your left menu here, you go to WooCommerce here and you go to settings here. There we are. So the first thing that we need to do is, before we go to payment integration, let's go to emails here, and we need to see some things here. So new order, when there's a new order, where should that email go to? You can see I'm the owner of the shop, I'm supposed to receive that email and so on. So this is where you do all the settings for that. If you scroll down here, you'll get a few things here. So you get email options here. So it is sent from Tech Hub. This is the email that sends it. Then the header image, you can put an image here. Then the footer text. So this one says the site title built with. You can remove this here and you put your site title here, or you can just leave it as it is. So for this case, I just move it. Then your colors. So WooCommerce by default goes with purple here, but you can change your colors according to how you want them to be. So if your shop brand goes with something reddish, you can change that, and the emails will be in reddish and so on. So that is something I wanted to mention. I'm done with that. Then let's go to shipping here. So if you are doing your shipping, you can add the shipping zones here. So let's say if you're shipping to Mombasa and so on, you can ship here and you add your shipping zones here, and at the same time you add the pricing for those shipping. So that's something that we'll cover in our next video, because if we continue, the video will be so long. But what we wanted to do is the payment here. So click on payment and you have the options here. So at the moment, you can, these are the defaults that are there. So there's cash on delivery. You can enable that here, and you come to finish setup here. Then here it will be cash on delivery, pay with cash upon delivery. There you are. Then these are the instructions here. If you pay with cash on delivery, then you can say please have the exact amount, something like that. Then save that. Okay, you can go back here. Then you can have direct bank transfer. You can enable these. Then you come to finish setup here. Then you can say make your payment default direct. Then you come here, the account name, say by account number here, bank name, something like that, equity. So it's up to you. Then you get these other details from the bank and the SWIFT code and so on. Then you say add, that account is added. Sorry, you just click on save. So the customer will be able to see these when they're doing their checkout. Let's see. The other option is check payments. If you accept check also, you can add, you can enable that here, and you finish. So if you have M-Pesa, PayPal, all those options will appear here. So we are done with that. So let's go back to our website here and let's try order something. Let's go with this phone here. So add to cart. That item is added to cart. Okay. So view. Okay, so we are okay with that. Let's say we add this to cart also. There we are. So that item is added to cart. And now if we view our cart here, you can see we have this phone 2 times. If you can increase the quantity here, you can reduce and so on. So this is the item that you have. So if you have a coupon, you can add the coupon here. So maybe I should mention this coupon here so that you see. So if you go to WooCommerce here, let's go to WooCommerce. Let's go to marketing. Marketing here. Then you can see that you have coupons. So I'll click on coupons here, and I'll create. So we don't have a coupon at the first time, and I'll create my first coupon here. So this coupon, I'll say it is a percentage discount, and I'll say it is a 10%. Then the coupon code here, you can generate a random code here. Then you say like this one is a new year. discount, something like that. So when you're done with that, coupon expiry date, you can say when you want this coupon to expire. So this is a coupon for the new year. So I want it to run from today, which is on 25th, and I want it to expire on the 4th here. So when it is on 4th 2024, this coupon should expire. Then usage restriction, minimum spend. So you can say how much you want the person to spend and so on. Then you can specify the products, all the details here. So usage limit, this is what I want. At the moment, it is unlimited, so a person can keep on using several times, but you can limit this to one time only. So a person only uses this coupon just once. Then if you're happy with that, publish that. Okay, and there is our coupon has been created. Now, if I copy this here and I go back to my cart here, let me reload this. So this is the price here at the moment. If I come here and I paste this coupon and click on apply, you can see coupon code applied successfully, and you can see the amount that has been removed here. Now, that coupon, how much was it? 10 amount, 10%. Okay, so there is a, so 10% of this is the amount that was removed, and this is the amount that the person is going to pay. So that coupon has been applied. You're okay with that. So that's how you set coupons on your shop. So if you're okay with that, you just proceed to check out here. Then your first name here, Wesley, optional Kenya, house number 013, Nairobi, 0520, the phone here 597. Then my email address, let me use a different email here. Honestly, additional notes, nothing. So bank delivered direct. So these are the payment options that you are setting there. So I want to do cash on delivery here, pay with cash on delivery. Then I'll say place the order. And you can see the checkout. Thank you, your order has been received. And these are the details of the order. So these, I'm buying these two phones. My discount I got, that is there, and these are my delivery details. So I'm supposed to get an email with this showing me let's see, showing me the delivery of the items. And okay, as you wait for that, you've seen, so we've set up a complete e-commerce site. You've seen how the site works. We've seen the payment integration. You've seen how the orders work and everything. So I'll head back home from here so that you see now is our site is completely done. Now again, kindly, if you like this video and the content that I'm offering, kindly subscribe to the channel, share the link with your friends, and I'll be happy, and at the same time I'll be able to make more videos. So if you have any question, kindly just drop it on the comment section. I'll be able to go through them, and I'll be able to answer you. So at the moment, I think we've made a simple e-commerce site, and we've used totally free products or free tools to make these. We've used Astra theme, which is free. We've used Elementor, which is free. What else? We've used WooCommerce, which is free. The only thing that you need to purchase here is the domain and the hosting, which I showed you how to get. So I'll leave the link to the hosting company that I'm using, so that if you like it, you can be able to use it. So this is just a simple startup website. From here, you can be able to build more on. So let me know if you want us to do more on this, fully customize it and make more of it, to make it more interesting, an e-commerce shop. Let me know, and we can be able to continue building on it. Until next time, for this one, I'm out. Peace.